Hey guys, it's Kristine. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about budgeting in my bullet journal. In today's video, we're going to go over my spending from October 19th to October 25. That is my week 1 check-in for October paycheck number 2. I am a little bit behind in filming my videos, so you're going to be seeing quite a few videos, hopefully, on a daily daily basis. I'm gonna see how much I can catch up on tonight. So anyhow, we're gonna go over what I spent in that week and then how I did in my budget categories. As you know, I have been going over a lot in several categories, but yeah, we'll just go over what I did that week. All right, so hopefully I remember everything because today is November 1st as I'm filming this, and so it's been a while. So October 19th, I did get a refund from Amazon. If you remember the last time I did a check-in, I did buy a light. I didn't know I was gonna get it. They actually said that it was going to be sent back to Amazon, and it turned out that it came the next day anyway. So I had returned this. This was like the 3-year, three-year protection plan or whatever. So I had returned it because I was under the impression that the light was also going to get sent back to Amazon. So I got that back. On the 21st, let's see. Okay, so I did have a no spend on the 20th. Let me just get that. All right. So on the 21st, that was a Friday. That was a travel day. So I did spend $23.31 at Costco for gas. That's out of my gas category. It was $4.69.9 per gallon. I just topped up before we left that weekend. And then also on the 21st, I spent $23.73 at the corner store for 2 boxes of Capris. And that's out of my allowance category. Then on the 21st, so when we got to our destination, I did spend $42.95 at Costco again for gas. The gas price there was $4.99 per gallon. And on the 21st, we did get some hot dog and a soda, a pizza, and ice cream. So that's $6.04 out of my eating out category. And then for parking, we spent $3. It was an away game. That was nice. I'm used to like the $10 at my daughter's school. I believe tickets were free, or entry was free at that venue. So that was lucky. So I didn't have to spend anything out of my tickets sinking fund. On the 21st, we did check into Hampton Inn, the same Hampton Inn, and they charged me $390.94, which was expected. And this is out of my hotels category. On the 22nd, it was a different venue. We spent $5 for parking. That was also an away game. For game tickets, they were charging $12 per adult, so it came out to $24, and this highlighter yellow color is for my tickets sinking fund. And we went to Porto's right after that game, and we did get 2 dozen cheese rolls. So 1 dozen was for my daughter, and that's where you see this lighter green. That's her food, etc. fund. And this green color is out of our grocery category. So I got the 2 dozen cheese rolls from Porto's, which if you're ever visiting Southern California, you have to find a Porto's. They have quite a few locations. Just Google it and see which one is closest to you. I highly recommend the cheese rolls, and their sandwiches are great. Just everything is good. So yeah. So my son and I did get dinner at Porto's, and we spent $30.81 out of our eating out category. He got a torta, like a steak torta, like a sandwich. I got a chicken salad, and we got 2 soups. It was raining that night, so it was nice to have a nice bowl of hot soup. On the 23rd, which is Sunday, so this is before we go home, we did go to the Filipino bakery and get my daughter a bag of pandesal. I accidentally started with the regular green here, but it is the out of my daughter's food, etc. category, so it is this lighter green. Some of the colors just look a lot alike, you guys. Also on the 23rd, I did spend $4.92 at Target for feminine hygiene products. This was for my daughter, but I did just go ahead and take it out of our household category. Also on the 23rd, I did get to talk to the manager at Hampton Inn in person. I showed him my confirmation email from before, what the rate was supposed to be, and they refunded me $43.68. So here's the little note, price adjustment, October 14 to 16. It was really funny. Well, not funny, because the lady who I was talking to actually, and showed my email to, had accidentally deleted my email, but I was able to recover it from the email trash. And yeah, so, anyhow, so before we went home, I did spend $50.09 at Costco for gas. We did a lot of driving back and forth because these 2 games were not home games, but we stayed closer to her school, and it was a bit of a drive back and forth. And it's not even the distance that was long, it was the traffic. So like the same amount of gas, or rather, because you're sitting in traffic and if it's like bumper to bumper, you use up a lot more gas. So I think that's why we used up quite a bit of gas there. On the 23rd, I also got some groceries at Costco. So for $97.17, I got some Spam, some coffee, some cheese, some bread, and some snacks. I don't think this is everything, but that's what I could fit on this line. And that's out of the grocery category. So on the 24th, now this is Monday, I spent $5.19 on the McDonald's app, and I got a daily double, a $1 fry, and a $1 soda. This is supposed to be $1. $1 soda. Anyway, I also I Apple paid my daughter $25 out of her food category. She wanted to go to the grocery store. I didn't have time to take her, so I just went ahead and sent that to her. Yeah. So here on the 25th, I did get a refund for that light that I had bought from Amazon that was not supposed to have come in the first place. I tried it out. I didn't really like it. I'll see if I have a photo of it, and I'll not link it, but I'll have it like picture in picture or something. But it drooped, it didn't hold my phone up because I use my phone to film, and I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max, and it's kind of heavy, kind of big, and yeah, it wasn't working out. So I did try it before I returned it. Yeah. Also on the 25th, I did get chicken teriyaki with chow mein, $7.05 out of my eating out category. And also on the 25th, I did spend $38.49 from Amazon to get this ring light with the phone mount. That's the one I'm using right now. I'm liking it so far, but this is literally my first video doing that, so I'm gonna see how it looks when I'm editing. So that's my spending for that week. And I do have this right here already filled out. Just tuck that away. And so I went ahead and filled it out because I knew I wasn't going to be able to film this, but I still needed to know how much money I had before I went out and spent it all, you know? So for gas and car work, I spent $23.31. I started with $70, so that left me with $46.69 for week 2. For groceries, I did go over. I had budgeted $100. I spent $108.66, so it was $8.66 in the negative. Now household, I started with $30. I spent $4.92, and I was left with $25.08. For eating out, I started with $50. I spent $49.09, and I'm left with 91 cents. And spoiler alert, I do go over in week 2. So if you're interested in seeing that, just, you know, that video will be coming out soon-ish. For copays, I didn't spend anything out of the $79.90, so that stays the same. Same thing with meds. I didn't spend anything out of the $31.32, so that stays the same. Allowance, I started with $60 and I spent $23.73, so that leaves me with $36.27. Fund money started with $0, I spent $0, and I'm left with $0. For uncategorized, I started with $20. I did get $21.66 back in refunds for things I returned. Or that was the net cost because I had the 3-year warranty thing, or the 3-year repair thing from Amazon. The first light, it wasn't even a ring light. It was just like a square light. Anyway, and then this ring light. So I had the 2 refunds minus this light, and I was still left with $21.66, like more than I had started with. So that leaves me with $41.66 in uncategorized, which will come in handy for week 2. For gas and car, I did start out with $292.26. I spent $93.04, and I'm left with $199.22. For hotel, I'm still doing it this way because, but I will have a video up regarding my hotel expenses. So this might make more sense if you watch that video. But based on the cash based on the money that I have in the account, it's $136.65. But based on the amount I spent for hotels, it was $347.26. So this is showing negative $210.61, but it's not really because this amount is sitting on a credit card. For parking, I started with $90.72. I spent $8, so that leaves me with $82.72. For tickets, I started with $82.03, and I spent $24, and that leaves me with $58.03. If I end up needing money from one category or the other, I think I will just have these kind of feed into each other, if that makes sense. Because we still have one weekend to go, and both are away games, so... let's see. So food for my daughter. So this is food, etc. I started with $50 for her, and I spent $41.98. That leaves me with $8.02. For laundry, she started with $20. She still hasn't asked for any money out of that category, so she still has the $20 there. For other, she started with nothing, spent nothing, and is left with nothing. So yeah. So for beauty / hair, I started with $250 and I didn't spend anything, so that's what I'm left with. I do have an appointment coming up on November 3rd, so I am pretty sure that's going to get used up there. Hopefully not the whole thing, but it's there if I need it. For brows, I have $148.09, and I didn't spend anything, so that's what I'm left with. I do get my brows microbladed, and I'm looking to get an appointment probably in December. I'm thinking now January, but I'm not 100% sure because I need to beef this up. This is definitely not enough for my appointment. So I'm gonna need to see where I can fit this into my budget, where I can, you know, pay off my hotel debt and still fund this. So stay tuned for that. For car maintenance, I started with $163.19. I didn't spend anything, so that's what I'm left with. I am going to use this towards the money that I owe for my brakes because I did get them done and was not able to pay for them in full. So I am working on that. So this eventually will go towards that. For gifts and giving, I started with $50, didn't spend anything, so I'm left with $50. Clothing had $0, I spent $0, so it remains at $0. And subscriptions, $58.79 is what I started with. I didn't spend anything, and so I'm left with $58.79. So that is that for my week 1 check-in for October paycheck number 2. If you like this video, I will go ahead and link up another video that shows my check-in from the last time. And so you can kind of see where I'm at as far as how I do my spending and how I do my categories. This is actually not too bad because I'm only negative in one category, but I am dangerously low in the eating out category, and that's one of my problem areas. In the future, I am going to rearrange these, probably starting in, I want to say December, maybe, or January. I think I just need to pay this off first and then just figure out everything so that it makes more sense for me, because I do have high problem areas in groceries and eating out. And I think household I do too, but right now I haven't been spending a lot there because I did stock up, like I so totally stocked up on household stuff before my daughter's sports season started, because I knew that was one of my problem areas. The thing that I do have big issue with is eating out, because I used to, there were months or there were paychecks where I would give myself $200 for eating out. So $50 is clearly not cutting it, but I am trying to make it work by just like taking money from other categories to balance everything. So far it's worked. I'm not 100% happy with it because I love spending money on going out to eat. Anyhow, if you like this video, go ahead and click like and subscribe for more videos like this. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.